You want to touch your side? Leave it like that. Yeah. How you open it back up? It went tilt down, but I ain't want to tear it up. It'll tilt down, upside. That's gonna make me dizzy. People gonna be dizzy. My hair got me leaning to the side like I'm drunk.
Hello there. It's leaning. It won't stay. It clicked in between. This cheap jump.
Yeah, leave it there.
Put it out. Okay, who's saying?
I tell you to leave it up. Okay.
Y'all, Lord have mercy, Jesus. What is this foolishness?
Oh my God, this is very interesting.
It's cricket. Come on in the room.
All right, Kim from Lauderdale. How you doing?
Lickadale.
Right. Hey, Kim. Lord Mike, to my Richmond Heights, Florida. Mike, we are literally in Richmond Heights right now. We unfortunately we are literally in Richmond Heights, Florida. It is unfortunately we are in Richmond Heights.
Richmond Heights, Florida, baby, we in here.
Oh Lord, early here talking about straight out the project. Wiggy talking about Richmond Heights, Florida.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. This is always a time that I don't really like being on live because we be having a Richmond Heights debate, but now we literally in Richmond Heights. Baby, please don't move it. I'm on. Just move your body.
Move your body, gal. What's going on? Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa.
Wiggy, I hope you're feeling better. I know you was having some difficult time with the holiday. It's been rough. Losing so many people out here in these streets.
Man, look.
And we just left his brother's mom passed today. So it's been somebody regularly, in the words of the old people.
Right. Good to see y'all in the place. What's the thing? We're all in our places with bright, shiny faces.
Where your bright shiny face? That's it?
That's not it.
No, that's not it.
That's my
Where you talking about Negro at?
Felice Negro Dodd. That's my Joker face.
Wiggy said he feeling a little bit better. So many passed. That's what we were saying. Like,
right.
His brother mom passed today, so we went by there just now.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's why we're a little tardy. Excuse our tardy.
But it's not just. I mean, literally, another couple that we used to went through counseling with. They her grandma died Christmas morning. Like it just seems like every day is something. You have to really try to find something to focus on the positive, or you'll be I'm trying to be sexy over in the corner.
You'll be on the ground.
I know. You just shut the door. We done Debo said at mama house. She trying to be quiet. Child, just shut the door. This your house. I know her son think he the boss of her, but this your house, child.
This is our house.
No, this is Cora May house.
That's right.
This is Cedric's house.
This is
Cedric.
Seppa.
Oh Lord, that too.
Grandma Neil. Grandma Fowler. Seppa? Why you eating all that food? You ain't gotta go to work. You're fat, boy. Go to work. It's Thanksgiving, Grandma. I know you still need to go to work.
Right. Still need to get up out of here. You're gonna make me work on Thanksgiving, Christmas, all the holidays. I don't get no days off.
She don't care. Well, I'm glad everybody's survived Christmas. Christmas was not the same, being that I have been a tad bit under the weather for about 5 weeks. I've been I ain't about a bumblebee thing.
A bumblebee thing.
That Cash App ministry was strong though.
Was it? That was your love language is Cash App. They put a new section on the
Anybody don't care?
The love language.
Cause when I came home, I was falling out in the bed, so I was trying to breathe with a V. So Cash App it was. And Sean talking about, Mama, you buy my bus ticket back? To my, I don't want to tap into my Christmas money. I said, really? Really?
Let them churn, boy. They love spending parents' money, not their own.
Yeah, that's what your mama said about you.
No, she didn't say that about me.
She said, yeah.
Mm-mm.
She said, yeah. I ain't asking the question. I'm telling you what she said.
That ain't the truth.
So you trying to say your mama a liar? You know, black people don't call their mama no liar.
I know. I would never say that, but I'm not saying she's a truther.
Did you say she wasn't a truther?
I'm not saying
I'm not calling you a truther.
Yeah, hey.
Don't let me like that.
Hey, man.
Look. What he said?
The Omarion variant.
What?
Yeah,
listen,
buddy.
these people ain't taking this serious. Y'all see these numbers spiking up like crazy?
Omarion, you see all these flights and stuff getting canceled? People, was that one commercial for that one airline? You are now free to move about the country.
Southwest.
You are now free to get the Omarion.
Listen,
you better sit down somewhere.
And it's funny because people are like checking out of here, and you got to have a whole debate about.
I ain't got to have nothing. You do what you gonna do. You stay over there with that.
You stay over there with that, huh?
Man, listen, you can't make no grown people do nothing.
All right, so we got a question. If one person have multiple spouses, would it be one person that is at fault, or would everybody have a part to play?
Huh? Can you say? Oh, so if you've had multiple failed marriages, then you want to know if it's always the other person's fault. You had no part to play in that.
Earl said, "There's iceberg COVID in my chest." What is iceberg COVID?
I don't know what that is.
Earl, you special. So if you had multiple failed marriages, can you safely say that it was all them and not you?
Yeah, it's always the other person's fault.
So all the marriages was because of somebody else?
Yeah, pretty much. I guess so.
You want to just drink this water out of me?
No.
I need to close the refrigerator. Why you shut this one in here? Why you shut the blue one in there? You can have that one right there.
Sound like the life of 45. Right. He messing with my mother-in-law because she said all her failed marriages was because of them, not her. And he was trying to tell her that it's probably had a little bit to do with her. Just a little bit. What you think, Cormac?
I'm trying.
What cup you gonna use?
So, anyway, I'm making her laugh. Like I said, we don't have a whole lot going tonight.
You see your baby to carry stuff.
Okay.
Earl said, leave mom alone. Somebody said, tell her, hey, Cormac, they told said to leave you alone.
That's right, leave me alone. Couldn't help out. Told some sorry men.
She said she couldn't help it. She's told some sorry men.
So hold on, you can't help that you chose sorry men. That what you just said. That makes sense to you? Okay.
So
I should have sought the guidance of the Lord.
She should have sought the guidance of the Lord. Wasn't one of my pastors and God tell him?
That was the one. I definitely should. He was a play pastor.
He a play pastor? Listen, Mike talking about maybe not all of them, maybe some of them. Cormac, so if it's some of them, that means that you had some.
First lady, go in the room.
She was the first lady of the church.
Go on now, first lady.
They talking about Cedric, you better chill, you better get a switch. He's too big for a switch, child. I'm at the video that.
I'm gonna run. See, I get me for I'm running. I'm running. You gotta catch me.
You gonna run for your mama?
Yeah. See, I was when I was young, I was dumb. I didn't run. I just took it. I'm running now.
You gonna run like that?
Yeah.
You like something wrong with you?
It's all right. I'm gonna get away.
But anyway, so whoa, what?
I don't know what that's about.
I feel like it might be a block ministry coming.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go ahead. Hey, be careful, baby. With your big fingers. The little dots can be a block. Daddy thirsty.
Yeah, you know what's happening there. Anyway, get up out of here.
Anyway.
Get that Heisman. Huh?
What a fan that
In there? I don't know. I didn't do anything to that. You turn it off?
You say Halle Berry. Mildred, I FaceTime you. I've been on the weather. I missed your birthday, so happy birthday. I'm sorry. It's one of my favorite people. But I was we say sick and afflicted. I was definitely on the list, but I hope it was amazing, which I know that it was. I know your family celebrated well. So we were talking about being in failed marriages. Multiple failed marriages. Can it be that it's only the one person's fault? I mean, could it be everybody else's fault except for the one person?
Right.
So if there was one wife and 6 husbands, could it be that all 6 husbands wrong, or did his wife wrong, or do it both?
You see Earl talking about, can you say Halle Berry?
What I mean?
She's been married a bunch of times. But I don't know if she's saying it's her fault. I mean, everybody else's fault. I don't know what her stance is on it, but she's been married a bunch of times.
Remember, a good still. Okay, so what do you think about these women that are beautiful women who is eye candy in every movie, but then now, well, not now, they could never keep a successful relationship, and people have said that they're a little
crazy.
I was gonna say touch.
And they have unrealistic expectations of what I guess a relationship should be or should entail.
Mike said
they get caught up in the movies.
Mike said Santa bring you all for Christmas. Mike, you must have missed it. I ain't
you
nothing.
Missed it. Angela she was the Cash App fairy.
I told you I've been sick with this stupid asthma, and it's not that it's like sick like a cold type of sick. It's just that when you can't breathe, it's really limits your energy. So I came home. I did cook dinner and stuff. It both be cooked one day, you pass over the next. I don't never know what's going on, but I was cooking something. Then I go into bed, but then some kind of way I come wake up next morning. So I didn't do any Christmas shopping, and so I was.
You were Oprah.
You get a Cash App.
You get a Cash App. You get a Cash App. So you was working that finger, huh? Cash App it up.
I still feel like Christmas missed something. I enjoy seeing my family open gifts and something they like or I know they want. It's very difficult for me when I am. Okay, so that's another. Well, hold on. Let me see what it says. Marriage involves sacrifice, give and take. You can't have and that's true. You know, Cedric and I have a very different stance on Christmas, and I don't know if I'm the only one that has this. Like, he thinks I'm just going all out. I like to get things that people like and want, like little things.
I went crazy.
He he just be like, oh, everybody grown, but like that's what gives me joy. So we always
spending all the money.
It's not all the money, but that's the stuff that I enjoy, and he doesn't understand that does something to me. But I will say,
you see that that video, that meme when I'm gonna call that does something to me.
Boy, that thing was so funny. There was a meme about a dad every time the kids open something. How much that cost?
You must have bought that when I was away. I don't remember that.
Listen, Cedric has been a wonderful caregiver, but he's a mean caregiver. He like
Wait a minute, we were talking about gifts. Now you talking about, wait a minute, you all over the place. You need to stay on one topic.
I be reading different comments and I be going back to them.
What comment you went back to?
Marriage involves sacrifice, give and take. You can't have it all.
Yeah, that ain't got to do with caregiving. We were talking about people being
okay,
married.
Roger, how long you been married? And have you been married more than once?
All right. People been married multiple times. Here it is. Mike said maybe the person is not marriage material, not that they are successfully married. Well, that could be too.
Okay, so what is marriage material is 18 years. Okay, Roger, y'all, we around the same time. Okay, so what is marriage material? Since Mike says maybe they're not marriage material, and then he says that they are not. Okay, so they may not be marriage material. First of all, what is that? Secondly, can you become marriage material? Because everybody doesn't start off marriage material.
Well, I think first of all, marriage material, that's pretty simple. It's someone who has a willingness to compromise. Compromise. Yeah, willingness to compromise. You can do that.
Marriage material is just willingness to compromise. That's the only thing.
Well, no, that's not the only thing. I'm saying that sums it up. That embodies what needs to happen.
So what other traits are there for marriage?
Somebody that's not selfish. Someone that has a certain intestinal fortitude, a stick-to-itiveness.
Okay. Roger been married for 18 years. He got a stick-to-itiveness. Mike and Lena, they've been married 2 days.
Oh, you wrong for that.
How long y'all been married, Mike? About 2 months now?
Oh, I don't know. It's been a few months, I think, at least.
Okay, Mike, you gotta give me an answer. How long y'all been married? I know Mildred and Mark been married like 42 years. Earl been married. Earl, how long you been married?
Earl said,
all right, Roger said 18 years. Roger says married people have to serve each other. That is the one thing that I think people don't get.
Correct.
Everybody wants this wonderful wedding, this big marriage, this big ceremony, beautiful house. But if you look at marriage like this, I am here to serve my spouse. It's your first ministry. You then I think that's the basic formula. Because if you're willing to serve somebody else, that's the selflessness that you need in order to make it through when I don't feel like it, when I don't feel like I love you, when I don't feel like doing for you, whatever. Because there's no way I can really serve you and be selfless to you and you don't ever want to do anything for me. It's hard to be in that environment. Like somebody that's positive and upbeat. If somebody's negative around and that person always be, you end up being like, you don't want to say what you feel because you're like, oh my God, they're so bubbly. Right. Earl said communication skills. Okay, that's part of marriage material.
Say you've been married 11 years.
11 years. So we got Mike probably about, no, they may be 6 months. And if we got 40 something with Mildred and them. Roger 18, Earl 11. How long have we been married?
20 years coming up.
Yeah, we've been together for 23.
Yeah, it'll be 20 years in March.
April.
Yeah, April.
I'm gonna need you to know our anniversary date.
David,
what is it?
I said April.
What is it? Like April what?
I don't know.
Why you leaning away from me? You don't want to kiss me? He won't kiss me, y'all.
You sick. Roger says, no performing. You must love your spouse unconditionally. Building the intimacy of the relationship is the core to thriving and growing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Performing, to me, is what a lot of people do. They put their best foot forward when they go out the door and they're around others. At home, they give their spouse their butt to kiss.
Yeah, but the sad thing is some people don't even do that. They be in public, talking to them any kind of way and treating them bad. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, why would you? What I'm saying, when you do that, how does that not make you feel like an idiot? Why would you want to be with somebody that you got to treat like that? That only makes sense to me. That you mistreating your spouse in front of other people, like that's cool. That's not hot.
Anybody that's been on here know that my biggest pet peeve is having a woman talk to her husband like he is her child.
Yeah, that's not the move.
But it happens so often. I heard somebody be like, shut up. I was like, Now, my husband does not believe in violence, but I believe in some of them things I done heard people say. I think I might have got a backhand somewhere. Mike says 4 months. Okay, I was right. I said a few months. I thought I was.
Well, they got married almost on my birthday.
On your birthday.
Not on my birthday. I'm close to it.
Yeah, but people
that marriage is blessed. It happened in August. That's blessed, highly favored.
So what happens when you have a spouse that is being disrespectful?
Well, that means people treat you how you allow them to treat you. I guess. I don't know.
Well, I'm saying, like
that ain't gonna work for me. No kind of.
But okay, let's back up. I had a lot of mouth in the beginning.
Yeah, but you weren't doing that in front of company. We at home, right? In the confines of the house is one thing, but you out in public and we ain't doing that.
But how do you address that? Like, if you get somebody that is talking crazy to their spouse in public, how do you address that without escalating that?
I don't know, because I'm sure I escalated. Because I'd be like, too short on them. Hey, don't do that. What was that one commercial back in the day? It was a candy bar or something. You got the right one, baby. You got the right one. That foolishness.
Well,
this is what. Listen, when I was in elementary school, my teachers say, keep your hands and your feet to yourself, and we be good. Roger said, when the kids are gone, economic challenges, illness,
it's right.
Life's challenge. I can't see that too little. Life's challenge. You can read that. All you have is each other. That's it. Important to grow the interest and enjoy each other.
Yes, and the thing about that is that this pandemic either brought people closer together or farther apart. So many people realize they don't spend time with each other, so they don't know anything about it. So you got kids gone, or you stuck in the house with children, whereas the one person might have let the other spouse deal with the child. Now you like, what are you doing? Why do they have that much freedom? Or why do they, whatever? And then
you realize that you don't like your children. I don't like it. He's cheering crazy. Earl says, if I'm disrespecting in the public, then Houston, we have a problem. Respect goes both ways. And if I love this person, disrespecting them is not on the menu. Well, that's what you would think, Earl, but I don't know. I think some of these people love their spouse, but I think they believe that's the way to handle the situations by humiliating them, I guess, to make them feel better. I don't know. I don't understand that dynamic.
I do. If you don't know what a healthy relationship looks like.
That's what I'm saying.
So if
you think that's cool, right?
You think that's normal.
Right.
Like, even some women that think that, oh, he choked me a little bit, he whatever, like, that's normal because he loved me or I made him so angry. Like, I understand that's what you saw, but you got to change the pattern. But that's why it's important for people that are married and that are happily married to show what marriage looks like. Not saying, hey, look what I'm doing.
Well, the saying goes, when you know better, you do better.
Right.
So if you don't know no better, then you'll keep doing the same foolishness.
But I'm saying, but that's why, like, when people say, like, oh, y'all have such a great relationship, or y'all don't understand these problems. We've been there, but then we realize that that's not the right way.
Well, but you know what I think too is that's a byproduct of not a lot of big mamas left, because big mama will pull you by your coattail and say, hey, baby, that ain't what we do. We do this here. Or don't do this like that, do this. You know what I mean? So I think that is a byproduct of that too. Because
I think that's more the children, because I think that's like the
no, but my big mama will tell you too, like, you know how you used to always have to bring your boyfriend or girlfriend around and let grandma talk to him, and grandma be like, yeah, he ain't no good, baby, or yeah, that's the one, he's good. It's like that kind of thing, and she'll tell you, well, you need to, like my grandma used to tell me about my nails and my shoes and do this, and like my granddaddy with my undershirts, that kind of stuff. Like, I got my stuff from my grandparents teaching me the game, how to matriculate through society. And if you don't have that, then who is your example? Where do you get your game from?
He said black couples need mentoring couples.
Of course.
Here's a problem. I'm playing devil's advocate on two things. One is a lot of the couples that have been married for a long time or look like they are happily married.
Right.
are not. They've learned, like most church people do, how to play safe, how to look safe, but they don't really have a relationship with God. So that's the first thing. Secondly, a lot of these generations don't want to listen.
Well, but
you old school. Like we old school. I was like, when we became old school, that's ridiculous.
No, but this is the thing too. They look to these celebrities, just like the ones that just got divorced recently. They had a book. They were on all these shows.
That's okay. That's still that relationship is a topic I wanted to have. That's what I wanted to have. Now I forgot.
Right. So
that's
a problem too.
So
having the right couple mentor you.
But listen, we are fascinated. I'm talking about our society with
celebrities.
This celebrity couple that have this perfect story and whatever. They automatically write books and they go on these campaigns. They do, and everybody was buying their books and buying their stuff. I'm like, they ain't been tested. Right. Like, you got to go through something, and you got to be able to tell me how you came through that. Not just because then now it's a whole nother issue. Everything wasn't quite dealt with, like you said.
Nope.
So
that's why they divorced now.
But like, I tell you all the time, I said, stop falling for everybody with these wonderful books. You don't know if what they say in their books and what they live. Right. People that know us know what we talk about, what we live, who we are. People have seen our progress. We've had failures, but we are transparent. Like, we are who we say we are.
Well, Earl, marriage is not going to be perfect, but the couple had to grow as a unit so the marriage developed into a positive manner.
This is the thing. How you start should not be how you finish. You should have mile markers. When you're dating is one way. When you get married is one way. Mm-hmm. When you get to a year or two is one way. 5 years. Like, you should be continually growing. People love to say, oh, that's just how I am. How you was 10 years ago should not be exactly who you are right now. A lot of celebrity marriages are business mergers with sex involved.
True that.
But some of them I really think love each other. But I think that they get ahead of themselves because somebody told them your story is good. Or, oh, I like that. Or somebody want to hear it, which is fine. But you can't act like you've been married for 2 minutes and now you're finna go on a world tour.
No, but this is the thing.
Hey, we got a tour for them.
No, but it's the thing. When you have that status, good. You're busy. You don't have time. You got publicists to help you do stuff. So you don't have time to spend together to ask the right questions. So once y'all hook up, you're like, whoa, I don't like that. Ooh, I don't like this. Like, I didn't know you did that. I didn't know you felt that way about this. Like, what if you have a political disconnect or religious or
one of her things too was, he's a big time. He's big in ministry. And one of the ladies that when they thing was talking about, she started quoting scripture about how women supposed to dress and represent. And she was like, so we're going to put some clothes on. And he was like, oh, she ain't got to change how she dressed. Yes, you do. Right. The first lady came you looking like the first hoe. I don't care what y'all talking about. They don't go together.
You know what else I saw too? There was a meme going around. What's up, Knock? From her when she was in this movie and the dude was naked on the bed and she had her face like right in his junk, like in his butt groin area. It was like, hi, this is the first lady of your church and you the pastor. You not making good decisions when your wife doing this now.
Because you don't have to choose every movie.
Right.
All right, we're not gonna say what are y'all smacking on? I'm sorry, it's off topic. I know it's peppered up.
Yeah, I got a piece of candy.
We're not gonna we at Corbin House, and she got nothing but.
Look, Angie was smacking so hard, I had to get in on it.
Listen, this candy, I like it. This candy game so good, and she got, she had jars of candy.
I was eating this one, but I had. She was smacking so hard, I had to get me some of that.
This is what happened. That's what happened in Richmond Heights. Got candy.
She made me hungry.
Okay, so, all right. So Roger says,
great discussion. I enjoyed the conversation. Got a meeting. Invite me to the next discussion. Will do. Appreciate you, man.
All right, Roger. I gotta make sure I know who you connected to through us, Roger, because I want to. We're here on every Monday at 7, Roger. But we are gonna have. We usually have a set topic. Like I said, we had his brother had a death in the family, so we were trying to attend to that at the same time. Lockdown.
I got. Oh, You know I'm big finger.
You sure are big finger.
Got this little.
Well, we on my phone instead of my computer.
So Earl says, did cousin say first lady can't be the first garden tool?
Correct.
No, sir.
Snag.
Not saying.
She she ain't gonna have no food. She gonna have snacks.
Oh, snacks all day long. Food, no boy, no bueno.
And liquor.
Yeah, got them too.
Liquor and snacks. You gonna have that here.
You got plenty of that. You want some groceries? You in the wrong place. You gotta eat before you come, buddy. But anyway, stop chewing, smacking. You distracting the peoples.
I'm trying to get out of my mouth. So I can be like, man, good.
I'm done. All right, see, mine gone.
Put my whole damn head in it.
Yeah, that joke was crazy. I seen that meme like the first lady.
But I understand that she doesn't have to fit a mold for everybody else.
Yeah,
but there is a level of holiness that you got to represent. I don't care what nobody talking about. You can't be out here doing what everybody else doing.
Right.
And exactly what happened, what we said was going to happen is what took place.
She's out here being save sexy.
Who?
Save sexy.
But listen.
That water went down the wrong pipe.
And she, so one of the other issues they didn't talk about children.
Right. Do you have kids?
No, neither one have kids. I guess she said she didn't want to have kids. And I guess now he want to have kids. You know. And that's what Reggie's, remember my cousin Reggie was talking about that? He said, see what I'm talking about? But people evolve. Like, we both can say, okay, we don't have kids. But then you get married, like, oh, I wouldn't mind having a baby.
Yeah, but that'd be a problem if one say that and then the other like, nah, I'm straight.
Right.
So, I mean, it happens. You just got to deal with it when you cross that bridge, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But when you their age getting married, you need to talk about that ahead of time. You 37.
I think they did. That's what I'm saying. I think it evolved.
I doubt if they talked about it.
Why would you doubt it?
Like I said, baby, they busy. They have publicists and all that. And assistants. You think they sit on the phone talking about random issues?
But listen, and that's another thing too. I think it is very important. Very, 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 very important. Those little random conversations that you have. You learn so much in those.
Regular people don't have those conversations. So you think people that's in movies and have assistants and flying hither and yon are having those conversations? Please. They're not. Not happening.
That's true.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'll say kids have become a blessing and a bill.
Yeah, right.
You better believe it. 1A and 1B.
But you know, it is. I really wish we would have more of this new generation. First of all, go through an extensive type of premarital counseling. That's the first one. Secondly, I really wish that they would do more of the.
Well, all they gotta do is get our book and our workbook when they come out, and they'll be straight.
No, they need some. Look, the talking that they need. You think like, I wouldn't even put that in the book. Look, that's not a topic I had to cross. If we've heard some strange things.
Hey, put it all in there. Somebody dealing with it.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, somebody dealing with it. Not on your own. Somebody dealing with something similar somewhere.
But y'all, we I know we were late, but we're gonna close this on down. It's time for another breathing treatment in my life.
I know. We just wanted to get on here and holler at y'all. Help y'all have a Merry Christmas and have a great and prosperous New Year. We'll see you on the other side in 22.
So I think
we got one more before then,
Monday,
right?
Is it?
Hold on, let me see.
No, I think it's the last one.
No, I think this is the last.
Yeah. So this is the last one for 2021. Yep, because it's the third.
The next one will be the third, yeah.
This is the last one for 2021.
So we'll see you next year.
Literally, and I pray that everybody makes it to next year.
No, that's right.
And that everybody stays safe and that y'all leave Omarion and Omicron.
That's right.
And Delta, Phi Delta. And everybody else leave them where they at.
Right. Listen, and we need to know that, you know.
This is what I see in there. This is the same nails I done had every time. Or actually, just got cut down.
Cardi B got them pointy ones.
Yeah, no, but he said I see the nails. This will tell you my cousin don't pay attention to me because these are the same nails, same ones I done had for years.
Same ones?
Same ones, baby. Hey, Mark Clark.
Brother Claude, what's going on?
I have to hook up with my people. We ain't talked to y'all in a minute.
I know, right?
We got to talk to y'all before 2021 going out.
Listen, a lot of people getting away from here. So if you got something on your mind to do or need to do something, you need to get busy doing it right now.
I've been doing that.
Don't wait.
Look, I've been doing that. If there's somebody that you, like I told my sister a couple Sundays ago in church how important she was to me. Our relationship has not always been where it is now. And, you always take for granted that the person's always here. Right. But how often do you get a call that somebody passed or somebody's not making it or something happened, an accident or whatever? Right. Mike, you're a firefighter. So I know you see that stuff all the time. And it's just not, you never know. So like if I call you or email you or text you or something randomly, it's because I feel like you don't want something to happen to that person. You like, I should have told them.
Right.
Like my brother passed and I was devastated. I still have my moments, but I knew that he knew I loved him and I knew we had a good relationship.
Right.
And it's funny for me because what's important to me is that Cedric had a good relationship as well. And I don't think I ever had a boyfriend or a husband that was close or cool with my brother like that. Really? I mean, you know everybody, but I mean, he is chip is chip. Right. But I like the relationship y'all had, how we all joked and stuff. Like that's just who he is.
Yeah.
And so I don't know why that's so important to me. I was thinking like I wouldn't be anybody that knew who my brother was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I say something you ain't gonna understand, like never mind. Yeah.
No, we had a lot of fun messing around with Chip with his crazy stuff. A lot of inside jokes.
Oh my God. What?
Yeah. Yeah. So, peace and blessings. Mike, peace and blessings to you too and all the family. Like I say, I hope everyone receives everything that they're hoping for, wishing for, praying for.
Are y'all going to watch night service or y'all stay at home? How are you bringing in the new year?
At the club. Don't do that.
The club must go start at 2:00.
Yeah. Marion.
Well, maybe you going to the club for New Year's?
Look, Marion gonna be
hold on. She said she going to the club with me. You driving to me?
Oh my goodness, I can't drive at night.
What club you going to? Elk Lounge?
She said she can't drive at night. Come, that's not a good. That's not a good exchange.
They make Ubers. We're not gonna say, yeah, I ain't heard from your buddy in some years ago. They lost Thomas.
Oh, don't do me like that. First of all,
you put all your look. Say, I'll be waiting. You put all your business out there. In them
first of all, as soon stop putting stuff. Now, Sarah want to post that on the screen.
I'll
you see
be waiting.
She's so raggedy. You are right, Renato, and it's so funny because my husband always tell me when he tell. You hear your mama how hey Renato? Say it again, Corey. Hey Renato. So he always tell me that y'all talk, whatever. Cause I ask how you doing, whatever. I be like, you talk Renato lately, and you're right. I should call, and I'm gonna call you. You used to love me.
She living vicariously through me.
I am. Hey, Renato said, "Hey, Mama Dukes." Okie dokie.
That's what her said.
Her said, "Okie dokie." What's that is?
It's old school. You hate
okie dokie.
Okie dokie smoking.
Where you get the smoking from?
That's what they used to say.
Oh, so you stay at home. Mike said he's staying at home. We're having we just went back to church with masks and stuff. So it's like our third Sunday. This is our third Sunday. But so we'll be doing wash night. So I am gonna cook before we go.
Were you making the beans? What did they make for New Year? Beans, right?
Carmen, what you make for New Year? She always make. Ain't never made it. Black eyed peas. No, what's the thing? What's the dish that that you always make for New Year's? What, black eyed peas?
With hog joe, collard greens.
With hog joe.
Hog jaws.
That's already got the meat.
One time for heroes.
Listen, one time for heroes.
Yeah.
Child heroes. It changed the name, didn't it?
Yeah, it's been something else for a while now.
In Club Eden, is it?
I don't know.
Anyway,
it ain't heroes no more.
It ain't heroes, child.
Not gonna say, okay, say it. I'll take that. Well, you were living vicariously through me.
But listen, but I always ask. I'll ask, and he'll say, "Oh, I talked the other day." So I'll ask even without him telling me he talked to you. Do I not, babe?
That's correct.
See, and I'll be like, "Hey, you checked on your friend? How everything going?" I asked him about such and such, such and such. He had people that was sick. I was like, "Hey," because Cedric, like I'm not on here all the time, but I'm on here more than Cedric.
I don't ever be on there.
You'll look through your feed. But I'm like, hey, such mama sick, whatever. Hey, such that. And he like, oh, so he called and check on it. He does very good. I even looked on Christmas Day. You was texting people Merry Christmas. I never do that. I don't like all the Christmas texts.
Well, you gotta, text to certain people that you rock with. You know what I mean?
I need to see who you rock with. I saw my friend you text.
Who?
Brandon.
Oh yeah.
I ain't even text her. And
That's
I look, when you text, I said, well, I gotta text her.
That's
but I didn't.
people's.
Look, when he texted, I said, well, I gotta text her. And then I didn't text.
Brandon be getting me right. They be put me on.
Oh, I'm just his friend now. Oh, no, you my brother, Rocco. You are my brother. You stuck with me. Listen, come hell or high water, you're my brother. We done been through some things together.
Oh, Lord.
Look, y'all been through y'all stuff together. And then we got married. We all been through stuff together. So we is a team, honey. Yes, we are.
Look, Big Mike, no.
I love it. I love you, Rocco.
Black eyed peas and greens.
Black eyed peas and
and then he tell you down here, he say, hold on, but go back. Black eyed peas for good luck and the greens for the money.
That's right. Greens for money.
Yeah. You're not gonna put the smiley faces and some other kind. I can't see this look.
It's all of their faces.
Look. I can't see.
So okay, so listen. So here's the thing. I make breakfast. Thank you, Inako. See, I made breakfast when we come back home from church. Cause I don't know why after watch night
you be so hungry.
You be so hungry. It ain't like you normally eat that time.
You ain't ate at all.
But oh my gosh, I be feeling like I ain't ate 2 years. So I be done made my grits. I probably do shrimp and grits, do some biscuits.
Listen, you remember one year
bacon. I did fish.
Yeah, we went to Denny's or something one time.
Oh my God, that was
the kids were little. That was
the worst. That was the worst. First I was in there forever. Yeah. And that's my last time that's my last time ever doing that. We went out to breakfast. But I will be there make my breakfast. Now, so I will make me some greens. I forgot about it. I will make greens.
And I will make we went back to your people's house and then we did that as a family.
Well, we used to do it at my people's house all together for a long time. And that actually was fun to me because I'm bringing new people.
But it always takes too long because you gotta get there and they gotta make everything.
Yeah, see, now me, I was like,
it be 2 o'clock in the morning before you eat.
Like our biscuits, like I bake the biscuits and stuff. So then, and I make the bacon and all that stuff. So they just sit there.
That took way too long.
So I will be doing that this year. Renako, what you doing? Renako, we gonna come see you.
That took way too long.
I gotta find you vaccinated so I can wear my mask. I'm coming anyway.
Right. Oh,
this how you don't want too much medicine. I just started doing random stuff. My head hurt. That candy did not help.
Did that make you feel better when you
I feel like it was going to make you feel better. It didn't. All right, y'all. My sister had a procedure today. I'm calling. I'm going to get off here so I can go check on my sister and see if I am needed. But Waffle House is the most hood place you could ever go. And you're going to be up for 25 hours. And all the people in there just got out of prison. So they...
No, but what you do now is, well... Some of them.
They call it in.
Sometimes they won't let you call in.
But they won't answer the phone.
No, sometimes they'll answer be like, we're not taking call in orders.
Ooh, corned beef. I don't like corned beef hash. Cedric do. My mama do. I do not like corned beef hash.
Your mama the one got me to try it when we used to go to dance. Before dance closed.
Really?
Yeah.
My mama
every time we went, she used to order. I'd be like, I got to try this. I see this junk every time. It can't be good. But that corned beef hash at dance? What?
Cedric like corned beef hash. My mama like corned beef hash. You eat corned beef hash? She do too.
It got to be crispy though.
My daddy eat corned beef hash, but my daddy like that ham with the bone in the middle, like country ham.
Yeah,
that's like old.
I don't eat that.
That's like old dinosaur bam. Was like Pebbles and Bam Bam. That's like a caveman there. She just said it too.
That Christmas breakfast bowl ain't bad.
That Christmas breakfast bowl, but it depends on who make the grits. That's the whole issue too.
Yeah, sometimes the grits gonna be be lumpy. Like oatmeal instead of grits.
Well, yeah, listen. So we'll figure out because I want to have a good breakfast this time. Like them biscuits that we bought the other day, the ones that was in the freezer
in the bag.
I like those, but they're more expensive. They always come out perfect to me. You eat too many when you do that because they be so. I ain't about you. I'm saying, look at you being guilty.
I don't eat bread like that. You don't like bread. You and your churn. I'm not a big biscuit person. I like waffle.
You gonna make your waffle, baby? I waffle maker.
Yeah, but I don't want the other kind. I want that mix you got.
That's what Chanel bought, though. So anyway,
look, you go buy some waffle mix from Waffle House. Let me get about a quarter of this waffle mix.
I'm gonna put me some Waffle House yellow. So for everybody who does not know, I have a business now. It's a t-shirt business. It's called Angie's Personal Touch. Well, it's not just t-shirts. I custom make a lot of things. So go to Angie's Personal Touch. I will put it on the page and buy something.
All right, people. Y'all have a good night.
Turn it out, back,
We
please.
done
Extend our welcome.
Yeah, we done shot our loads, so that's it. We done.
I'm hungry.
Holla at us.
I bet you may answer the phone now. Gonna punch you in the face too.
Happy New Year!
See y'all next